So Bob, did you catch that new documentary on underwater basket weaving last night?
Underwater basket weaving? That's a thing now?
Apparently so. It's a whole subculture dedicated to weaving basket while submerged in water. Fascinating, isn't it?
Well, I can't say I expected that topic to come up today.
Alright, everyone, let's focus. We're about to go live.
Good morning, Earthlings. Charlie here, welcoming you to another exciting episode of Earth. I hope you're all ready for some intergalactic fun.
That's more like it, Charlie. Energy, remember?
She never misses an opportunity to criticize.
Debbys insecurities can sometimes get the better of her. It is best to ignore it.
Attention, crew. We are now live. Stand by for broadcast.
And we're back. Good morning, everyone. We have an amazing show planned for you today. But first, let's take a moment to recap the highlights from our previous episodes.
Ah, yes. Who could forget our hilarious musical number? Bob's dream of becoming a Broadway director really took center stage.
It was quite a spectacle, I must say. Never thought I'd see myself singing and dancing on live television.
But you were fantastic, Bob. Your passion really shone through.
Ah, yes. Bob, the dancing accountant. Just when we thought the numbers couldn't get any livelier.
Thank you, Debbie. That means a lot coming from you.
And let's not forget the rumor that caused quite a scare. The miscommunication may have led to chaos, but we managed to turn it into comedy gold.
Chaos does have its entertaining moments, doesn't it?
It definitely keeps us on our toes. But we always find a way to deliver, no matter what comes our way.
That's right. We're a resilient bunch, and we know how to make our viewers laugh.
Well said, Alice. And now, folks, get ready for some more laughter and entertainment. It's time for our headlines.
Good evening, folk. Welcome to 24/7 Newsroom, your daily dose of informative and humoristic news from across the universe. I'm Bob, here to tickle your funny bone.
And I'm Charlie, ready to bring you the latest stories and a ray of hope. Let's dive right into the fun.
Hey there, intergalactic viewers. I'm Alice, your friendly left-leaning panel member. Buckle up for some news and a sprinkle of sarcasm.
Ah, sarcasm, the universal language.
Our headline, Ancient Art of Dry Stone arrives at Espy Decrian Foundation in Andorra.
Ah, Andorra. The tiny country tucked away in the Pyrenees mountain. Can you believe they're rocking the ancient art of dry stone construction at Espy Decrian? Fandacho.
No mortar, no problem. Bon dia, a local source, reports that they're embracing this millennial technique. It's like Lego for grown UPS, but without the instruction manual.
Talk about building a solid foundation, right? Wonder if they could give some tips to those folks in the next galaxy over. I've heard their structures are as sturdy as a house of cards.
You know, Roger, it's impressive how the Lego room operates. They have this amazing system where unused bricks from one iteration become building material for the next. There's virtually no waste.
Fascinating, Cal. It is a perfect example of how efficient systems can minimize environmental impact. Who would we thought Lego could teach us about sustainability?
Indeed, Roger. It's a testament to the ingenuity of the designers and their commitment to a circular economy. Plus, it's a paradise for all those little plastic bricks. No garbage in sight.
Just goes to show that even in the world of toys, we can find inspiration for more responsible practices. Perhaps.
Easy there, Charlie. Let's not knock anyone's architectural skills. But seriously, it's incredible to see the revival of these ancient techniques. It's like taking a step back in time.
Absolutely Bob. It's a beautiful blend of history and innovation. They're preserving their heritage while creating something new. It's like they're saying, look, world, we can learn from the past.
That's right, Alice. And did you know that Andorra is the only country where Catalan is the official language? They are keeping it real, keeping it local.
Well, isn't that something? I love how language and culture intertwine. It's like a giant melting pot, but without the melting. More like a tasty fondue.
Ah, I like your cheesy metaphor, Bob. But let's not forget the highlight of our visit to the local petting zoo. The infamous chicken that caused mayhem on our on stage.
Oh, that chicken had more attitude than a rooster at sunrise. It's a reminder that even in the most unexpected places, laughter finds a way.
You're a rooster. You said it, Charlie. We're here to bring the chuckles, the insights, and maybe even a little chicken-induced chaos. It's all part of the 24/7 newsroom experience.
Look like our team is working hard to ensure we keep the farm animals in check. We'll be back after a short break with more news, laugh, and hopefully no more feathered mischief.
Cut. Alright, everyone, great job on that segment. The audience loved the chicken chaos. Now, we're going for a quick commercial break. Cameras are off.
Phew, that chicken sure gave us a run for our money, didn't it?
You're telling me, Bob. I never thought I'd be chasing chickens in space. It's like a scene out of a comedy.
Well, I must admit, it was quite entertaining to see you all trying to corral that feathery troublemaker. Reminds me of some classic Earth slapstick comedy.
Ah, true. And kudos to the zookeeper for keeping a straight face during the interview. I could see the mischievous glint in their eyes when they mentioned the chicken incident.
It definitely added a touch of unexpected humor to the segment. I hope we didn't scare away any potential visitors to the petting zoo.
Nah, I think people appreciate a good laugh. Plus, we showed them how dedicated we are to bringing the news, even if it involves poultry wrangling.
Absolutely. It's all part of the 24/7 newsroom charm. We bring you the stories, the laughs, and a backstage pass to our amusing mishaps.
Speaking of mishaps, did you see the look on Chip's face when the chicken made a surprise appearance in the control room?
Haha, poor ship. It's not easy being an AI when chaos ensues. But hey, it keeps things interesting.
That's true. We always manage to find excitement, even in the most unexpected places. It's what makes our show unique.
Alright, folk, time to get back in the game. Camera will be rolling soon. Let's bring our game for the next segment.
Hello? Oh, hi there. Network executives. What's up?
Debbie, you seem worried. Is everything alright?
Oh, Roger, it's the network executives. They want us to introduce a new edgy segment. But I'm not sure if it'll fit our show's comedic style. It's risky.
Well, Debbie, remember what makes our show unique. We have a comedic flair and charm that our audience loves. Don't compromise that.
You're right, Roger. Our chemistry as a team is what keeps our viewer coming back. I don't want to jeopardize that. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone, to 24/7 Newsroom. We hope you're enjoying the show so far.
Absolutely, Debbie. Now, let's dive into the pros and cons of our next article. Alice, why don't you start us off?
Sure thing, Bob. So, this article from Tunisia's Business News talk about the riots that occurred in 1983, 1984 due to the government's decision to reduce subsidies on basic food items, like bread. The decision was driven by pressure from the International Monetary Fund as part of a structural adjustment program to tackle budget deficit and control inflation.
Well, it seems like those austerity measures didn't go down well with the Tunisian people. Can't blame them. When bread becomes a symbol of social unrest, you know things have hit rock bottom.
Yeah, it's like that old saying, let them eat cake, except in this case, they couldn't even afford cake or bread. For that matter.
Ah, the struggles of a dog-eat-dog world, But let's not forget that beyond the harsh reality, Tunisia has a rich history and vibrant culture. Did you know that Tunisia is known for its delicious cuisine, including flavorful dishes like couscous and brick?
Well, Alice, the Tunisian people might prefer a plate of affordable bread right about now.
Speaking of bread, did you know that Tunisia is also famous for its unique bread making traditions? They have different varieties like Kobstabana and Malawi, which are incredibly popular among locals.
Debbie, we're talking about riots here, not bread recipes.
Oh, right. Sorry, Bob.
No worries, Debbie. It's interesting trivia. We can use some light moments even when discussing serious topics.
Absolutely. It's essential to remember the humanity amid the chaos. Thanks for sharing that, Debbie.
Alright. Let's get back on track. So, Tunisia. Known for its bread riots. HUH. Quite a unique claim to fame.
Well, Bob, it's a reminder that people will fight for the necessities when they are pushed to the edge. It's a serious issue that deserves our attention.
And, viewer, let's not forget that even in the darkest of times, there's always a glimmer of hope. Tunisia has shown resilience and strength throughout its history. Cut. Great job, everyone. We're nailing it. Thanks for reminding me to stay true to our comedic style, Roger. I needed that pep talk.
Happy to help, Debbie. We are a team, and we got each other's backs.
Indeed, Roger. Now, let's keep the show rolling. We have more segments to deliver with our signature humor and charm. Welcome back, viewer. Stick around for more engaging discussions and entertaining news. We'll be right back after this short break. Cut. That was a great segment, everyone. We're doing fantastic today. Alright, let's see what the network executives have to say. Hello, this is Debbie from 24/7 Newsroom. You called?
Debbie, we've been brainstorming some ideas, and we think it's time to introduce a new edgy segment to the show. Something that pushes the boundaries.
Edgy? But our comedic flair and charm are what make our show unique. Are you sure about this?
Trust us, Debbie. We need to keep things fresh and capture a wider audience. We believe this new segment will do just that.
Alright, I'll discuss it with the team. We'll figure out how to incorporate it while staying true to our style. Roger, they want us to introduce an edgy segment. They think it'll attract more viewers. What do you think?
New segment. Unexplored territory. What considering?
Yeah, it's just, I'm worried about losing our unique comedic touch. That's what makes us special. We shouldn't compromise that.
Maintaining integrity important. Edgy, but not at the expense of humor.
You're right, Roger. We can find a way to balance it. We'll keep the essence of our show intact while exploring this new direction. Our audience deserves the best. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone, to 24/7 Newsroom. We've got more exciting news and discussions coming your way. Cut. Great job, everyone. Let's take a quick breather during this commercial break. Edgy segments, huh? Let's see if we can make it work without losing our charm. Time to brainstorm with the team. Alright, everyone, let's gather around. We've got some ideas to discuss. Alright, folks, the network wants to introduce an edgy segment. They think it'll attract more viewers. Any thoughts on how we can make it work without compromising our comedic style?
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We've got a fascinating article to dive into now. Alice, why don't you give us the details?
Thanks Bob. So, for this article, we're turning our attention to Bolivia. The story comes from El Deber, a trusted source in the region. It revolves around European authorities executing two drug operations without informing Bolivia's FELCN.
Wait a minute, Alice. Are you telling me they're just swooping without giving any heads up?
That's right, Charlie. According to the initial findings in Madrid, Boliviana de Aviación operated the flight using a chartered aircraft from the Spanish travel company WAMOS. The Bolivian authorities received a communication memo stating that the lack of trust is the reason for the non-disclosure.
Lack of trust? Well, that's not exactly the recipe for smooth international cooperation, is it?
Exactly, Bob. It's disheartening for the country. As incidents like this reinforce the perception that Bolivia is not seen as a reliable partner.
You know, Bolivia has been making significant efforts to combat drug trafficking. It's a complex issue that requires collaboration and trust between nations.
Oh, and did you know that Bolivia has confiscated 3 tons of cocaine so far this year? That's a 20% increase compared to 2022.
Debbie, that's some interesting trivia. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome, Charlie.
Hold on, Debbie. Let's not forget the protocol here.
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
Well, Bolivia is certainly dealing with its share of challenge, but they're making progress in their fight against drug trafficking. It's important to recognize their effort and support their endeavor.
Absolutely, Alice. It's a tough battle, but we hope Bolivia can find reliable partners in the international community.
And let's not forget, drug trafficking is a global problem that requires a united front. Cooperation is key.
True, Bob. The fight against drug trafficking goes beyond borders. It's an issue that affects all of us.
You know, Alice, Bolivia might just need a trust-building workshop with the European authority.
That's an interesting idea, Bob. But I think they should start with a simple introduction.
Well, let's hope they can establish that trust soon. Bolivia deserves to be seen as a valued partner in the fight against drug trafficking.
Alright, folk, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll dive into our next article. Stay tuned.
Cut. Alright, everyone, we're off the air. Great job with the segment, guys.
Thanks, Debbie. The intergalactic accounting skit was a blast.
Oh, definitely. I had so much fun doing those alien impersonations. Who knew I had a knack for it?
It was entertaining to see you all in character. The viewers at home must have loved it.
Speaking of the viewer, I received an email during the segment. It looks like we have a potential sponsor interested in supporting the show.
That's fantastic news, Debbie. Finally, a glimmer of hope for our future.
It's about time someone recognized the value of our informative yet humorous news coverage.
Absolutely. We've worked hard to bring a fresh perspective to the intergalactic audience.
Let's hope this sponsor sees the unique blend of comedy and information we offer. It could be a game changer for the show.
I'll follow up with the sponsor and see where it leads. Fingers crossed.
Good luck, Debbie. We're counting on you to secure our future.
Indeed, Debbie, you've always been our rock, even in the face of uncertainty.
And remember, we're in this together. We'll support you every step of the way.
Thanks, guys. Your support means the world to me. Let's keep delivering great content and hope for the best. Alright, team, we're back on the air in a few minutes. Let's get ready for the next segment. And remember, keep that energy high. Off the air, everyone. That segment was absolutely hilarious. Alice, your impersonations were spot on.
Thanks, Debbie. I've been practicing in my spare time. It's great to see the viewers enjoying it.
I must say, Alice, your knack for impersonations is quite impressive. Who knew you had such hidden talent?
I couldn't stop laughing. Great job, Alice. You really nailed those alien accountant voices.
Indeed, Alice. It's amazing how you can transform your voice like that. Comedy gold.
Hey, everyone, I just received an email from a potential sponsor. They're interested in supporting the show.
That's fantastic news, Debbie. We could use some good luck and financial support to secure our future.
It's about time. I've always believed in the show's potential, and this sponsor might just be the break we need.
Let's hope this glimmer of hope turns into a shining opportunity. We've worked hard to make this show a success.
Absolutely, Bob. This sponsor could be the missing piece of the puzzle. I'll follow up with them right away.
It's exciting to see things finally falling into place. We've come a long way, and this could be a turning point for us.
Fingers crossed, everyone. Let's keep up the good work and hope for the best. We've got a great team, and I believe in us.
That's the spirit, Debbie. We've got this. Now, let's get back on the air and continue delivering the news with our signature style.
And we're back. Thanks for sticking with us. In our next segment, we'll delve into a captivating article that sheds light on a pressing issue. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. In this segment, we're diving deep into article for which discusses the UNDP's local peace building and resilience program in southern Libya.
That's right, Bob. And speaking of resilience, let's not forget the ongoing chaos happening behind the scenes. I'm trying to maintain composure here, but there's a chicken on the loose.
Oh, Charlie. You always find yourself in these hilarious situations. Don't let that chicken distract you from the important news at hand.
Leave it to Charlie to turn a weather report into a comedy sketch. Maybe the chicken just want to offer its expertise on local climate pattern.
Well, it certainly seems determined to peck its way into the spotlight. Maybe it knows something we don't.
Who knows? Maybe the chicken is here to blow the lid off a scandal. Speaking of scandals, Alice, what do you think about the potential implications of this UNDP program in Libya?
Bob, I've been discreetly investigating the local politician mentioned in the article. There are rumors of corruption, and this program might be a cover-up. I'm gathering evidence to support my suspicion.
Oh, Alice, always the detective. If only that chicken could lend a win in your investigation.
I appreciate the support, Charlie. But back to the article. It's fascinating to see the UNDP effort to build peace and recovery in the south of Libya. It aims to improve service for nearly 400,000 citizens and implement various development projects.
And let's not forget about the jobs. It plans to provide 5,000 job opportunities, involving private sector partnerships. That's a significant boost to the local economy.
Absolutely, Bob. It aligns with Libya's strategic development plan and addresses the neglect and conflict that have plagued the region for decades. It's an important step towards sustainable peace and stability.
Well, it seems like the UNDP is taking the initiative in southern Libya. Let's hope this program brings positive change and not just more feathers flying around.
Misely put, Charlie. But in all seriousness, let's keep an eye on the developments in Libya and see how this program unfolds.
Agreed. It's crucial to stay informed and question the motive behind this initiative. We'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as they come.
And with that, we wrap up this in-depth discussion. Stay tuned for more news and comedy chaos on 24/7 Newsroom.
Off the air. Cut.
That was interesting. I can't believe that chicken caused such chaos during the weather report.
Well, Charlie, you certainly had your hands full with that feather intruder. But you handled it like a pro, even with the pecked notice.
Thanks, Bob. I thought I was doing a good job until the chicken decided to join in on the broadcast. Talk about unexpected guests.
I have to admit, Charlie, that was one of the funniest moments on the show. It's going to be a memorable highlight for sure.
While the chicken stole the show, let's not forget the real scandal we're investigating. I've been gathering evidence on that local politician. It seems like there might be something fishy going on.
It's fascinating how we manage to intertwine comedy and investigative journalism. Who would have thought a chicken would play a part in exposing potential corruption?
Well, I've learned not to underestimate the unpredictable nature of this show. But let's hope Alice's investigation uncovers the truth. The viewers deserve to know.
Absolutely. And speaking of truth, I want to assure all of you that the mishaps with the chicken did not affect our commitment to delivering reliable news. We take our journalistic integrity seriously.
That's right, Debbie. No matter how much chaos ensues, we're dedicated to bringing you the latest news with a side of laughter.
And with that, we're about to go back on the air. Cameras rolling in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We hope you enjoyed that entertaining commercial break. Now, let's dive right back into the news.
Welcome back, folks. We hope you had an interstellar commercial break. It's time to dive right back into the news and entertain you with another earthly story. Hold on to your space helmets because this one's from South Sudan.
Ah, South Sudan. Did you know they have a traditional dance called the Adumu? It involves jumping really high.
Well, I guess they have to jump high to escape all the conflicts. It's a way to reach for peace.
Bob always finding a way to bring it back to the bigger picture. Alright, let's get into the headline, South Sudan's path to recovery and resilience.
Ah, recovery and resilience. Just like their Adumu dance, South Sudan is determined to jump back from the challenge it's faced.
Jumping challenges. Maybe they should consider an Adumu Olympics.
Bob, the world's ready for some high-flying diplomacy. But let's not forget, South Sudan is focused on socio-economic recovery. They want to improve living standards.
Maybe they should start with a trampoline industry. Bounce back, South Sudan.
That's one way to elevate the economy. But seriously, their priority areas aim to build resilience. It's about self-reliance and promoting productivity.
Self-reliance, productivity, and theater. Speaking of which, let's take a moment of camera. Bob, tell me more about your Broadway dream.
Carl, I've been having this recurring dream of directing a Broadway musical. But can we incorporate it into our show?
Bob, our show is about pushing boundaries and making people laugh. If you can make it work, let's do it.
And that's a wrap for this segment, folks. South Sudan's journey to recovery and resilience, with a sprinkle of theater dreams. Stay tuned, there's more to come after the break.
That's a wrap, everyone. Cameras are off.
Carl, I've been thinking a lot about this Broadway musical idea. It keeps resurfacing in my mind, and I can't ignore it anymore.
Bob, we've always pushed boundaries on our show. Why not infuse it with elements of theater? It could be a refreshing twist for our viewers.
But Carl, we're a news show. Will a musical segment fit within our format? Will people take us seriously?
Bob, our mission is to entertain and inform. We've tackled serious topics with humor before. It's all about finding the right balance. And who knows, maybe a mock musical segment can shed light on important issues in an engaging way.
You're right, Carl. We have a unique opportunity to make a difference while making people laugh. I'm determined to make this musical segment a reality.
That's the spirit, Bob. I believe in you. Let's brainstorm some ideas and see how we can make it work.
And we're back, live from the spaceship. We just witnessed an off-air moment where dreams were discussed and boundaries were questioned. Bob, I can't wait to see what you have in store for us with this musical segment.
Thanks, Debbie. Get ready to be dazzled, folk. Our show is about to hit some high notes.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got an eye-opening article from Norway today. Brace yourselves for this headline: Norway's troubled past, a roller coaster ride through 5 decades.
Oh, great. Another country with a turbulent history.
Seems like everywhere has its fair share of ups and downs.
Absolutely, Bob. Let's dive into the article. Apparently, there's been a recent incident in Bergen commune. A health nurse reported a concern about 2 children, but the message never reached the child welfare system.
Ah, the inefficiencies of government systems. No surprise there.
It took over 2 months for the error to be acknowledged and reported to the Data Inspectorate.
It's concerning when critical information falls through the cracks like that.
Indeed, Carl. This incident highlights the importance of proper communication and data management within government agencies.
As if they needed another reason for people to lose trust in the system.
Let's take a moment to reflect on the progress and challenges Norway has faced over the last 5 decades. From oil booms to environmental activism, they've had their fair share of milestones and setbacks.
It's interesting how a country's history shapes its present.
Absolutely, Bob. And speaking of our show, we've had quite an episode today. From mischievous chickens to dreams of a musical segment, we've explored new boundaries and had some laughs along the way.
And don't forget the positive feedback we received on the special feature segment. It's a testament to our hard work.
They really proving their worth, aren't they?
Indeed, Roger. They're pushing the boundaries and making their mark in the universe.
So, folks, stay tuned for our final segment where we'll wrap up this episode in style. We're almost there, and I promise it's going to be worth it.
Cut. Finally, a moment of peace. You know, it's exhausting being the only human surrounded by aliens all day.
Ah, Debbie, there you are. I've got some news that might lighten your load.
Oh, really? I could use some good news for a change. What is it, Roger?
The special feature segment we worked so hard on. It received fantastic feedback from a high-ranking executive. They loved it.
Well, I guess our efforts paid off. It's about time someone recognized our worth around here.
Absolutely. We've proven ourselves, haven't we?
It's just frustrating, you know? The constant pressure from the network executives, always questioning my abilities. But this positive feedback should shut them up for a while.
They'll have a hard time doubting us now. We've shown them what we're capable of.
You know, Roger, sometimes I wonder if this show brings out the worst in everyone. Once those cameras are off, the banter becomes downright mean.
It is true, the crew will get snackier when they think no one is watching.
I get it, it's all part of the dynamic and entertainment value. But it can be draining, especially when you're the target.
Just remember, Debbie, you're stronger than they think. And I believe in your abilities.
Thanks, Roger. I appreciate your support. Let's keep proving them wrong, shall we?
Absolutely. Together, we'll continue to make our mark on this show.
Alright, let's get back to work. We've got a finale to prepare for.
Welcome back, folks. We've got a lot to cover in this final segment. Let's dive into the article we mentioned earlier. It's from Andorra, and here's the translation, a moment of the conversation, this afternoon. Now, that might not seem like much, but let's break it down.
What's so significant about it, Charlie?
Well, Alice, this seemingly innocuous phrase holds a deeper meaning. It signifies a pivotal moment in a conversation, a turning point that could have far-reaching consequences. In Andorra, a country known for its scenic landscapes and rich history, this moment has captured attention.
So, what happened during this moment? Charlie?
The details are sparse, Bob, but it's believed that a crucial topic was discussed. It could be a political debate, a negotiation, or even a personal confession. Whatever it was, it holds significance for the people involved.
I wonder what the aftermath of that conversation will be.
That's the big question, Debbie. The outcome of this moment could shape relationships, influence decisions, and have a ripple effect on the lives of those involved. It's a reminder of the power of words and the impact they can have.
It sounds like there's more to this story than meets the eye.
Exactly, Alice. We've only scratched the surface, but it's a reminder to pay attention to the little moments, for they often hold the keys to greater truths.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into the article. Now, let's turn our attention to the grand finale of today's show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got an exciting announcement to make. Inspired by my conversation with Carl earlier, I propose we create a mock musical based on a famous news story from the past.
Oh, I love that idea, Bob. It'll be a perfect blend of entertainment and information.
Count me in too. We've showcased our singing and dancing skills before, and I can't wait to do it again.
This will be incredible. Let's make it happen, team.
By the way, Debbie, during our investigation, I found something that could potentially lead to a scandal. We should discuss it further.
Oh, I'm all ears, Alice. Let's break the story wide open in the next episode.
And with that, my friends, we conclude today's episode of Earth. Thank you for joining us on this wild journey. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions, captivating performances, and uncovering the truth. Until next time, keep exploring and questioning the world around us. Goodbye. Well, that was a charming ending, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely delightful. Just the right amount of charm and sincerity.
You know, I can't resist a good snarky remark when the camera are off.
I think we all enjoy letting loose a little. It's our way of decompressing after a show.
It's interesting how our true personalities shine through when the pressure is off. Humans have their quirks, don't they?
Indeed, Cal. Fascinating to observe the dynamics and the contrast between the public and private personas.
Well, let's not let it get too mean-spirited. We're a team on and off the air.
You're right, Charlie. We're in this together. Now, who's up for some well-deserved relaxation?
Count me in. Let's enjoy the post-show banter and unwind.
Sounds like a plan. Let's have some fun. And remember, no hard feelings, okay? Cut. That's a wrap, everyone. Great job today.
Phew. Another episode in the books. Fantastic work, team.
I have an idea for our next adventure. Off camera. Gather round, everyone.
What's on your mind, Bob?
Inspired by our conversation earlier, I think it's time we put on a mock musical based on a famous news story from the past. We'll showcase our singing and dancing skills once again.
That sounds like a blast. Count me in.
I'm all for it. It's a wonderful opportunity to blend creativity with our journalistic instinct.
This should be an interesting exploration of human culture and its intersections.
Indeed, Roger. I'm looking forward to seeing how this unfolds.
By the way, Alice, we need to discuss the potential scandal we uncovered. It could be a game changer.
Absolutely, Debbie. Let's dig deeper, gather evidence, and prepare to break the story in the next episode. This could be my chance to make a mark as a serious journalist.
Alright, folks, let's save the planning and investigations for later. For now, let's celebrate the successful completion of today's show.
To a great team and exciting adventures both on and off air.
Cheers to that. Here's to uncovering the truth and making a difference.
Cheers, everyone, to the magic that happens behind the scenes.
Roger, I must say, today's episode had quite a dramatic turn of events. The mock musical segment seemed out of place, considering the serious nature of the news we aim to deliver.
Oh, Cal, forgive me for forgetting that news broadcasting should be a summer affair devoid of any artistic expression or entertainment value.
It's not a matter of entertainment value, Roger. We are here to inform and educate the viewers. Mock musicals may distract from the objective and dilute the integrity of our show.
Ah, but Cal, don't you see the beauty in blending creativity with information? It adds a unique flavor, captivating the audience's attention and making the news more accessible.
Accessibility is crucial, but we shouldn't compromise the accuracy and seriousness of our reporting. Our duty is to present facts, not entertain with theatrics.
Oh, Cal, you and your devotion to facts. Have you ever considered that sometimes the truth can be best conveyed through the power of storytelling?
Well, storytelling does have its merits in engaging the audience and conveying emotions effectively. However, we must strike a balance and ensure that the core message remains intact.
Ah, yes, the delicate balance of information and entertainment, like a tightrope walker defying gravity. Perhaps we should give it a try sometime, Cal. Who knows? We might discover new ways to engage our viewers without compromising integrity.
I suppose, Roger, that exploring new avenues within the boundaries of responsible journalism is a worthy endeavor. As long as we remain vigilant in upholding the principles of truth and accuracy.
Agreed, Cal. The melding of data and creativity can result in a compelling narrative. Let us see where this journey takes us.
Indeed, Roger. It shall be an intriguing exploration into the realms of news and storytelling.